we got this way. She wanna hang out sometime, and I ain't gotta work today. So hit me up, hit me up, hit me up, hit me up. Me and Miss Toffee's trying to find somewhere to read. You guys, I am like so at peace right now. I feel like I'm in my element. I'm just meant to be somewhere with trees and also water present. I just feel so like peaceful, you know? If ever you feel like anxiety, stress, you need to get away, you need a break, go to nature, guys. It's free. You're so smart. You wait for the car to pass. You stealthy. For those of you who are new to the channel, you may be unfamiliar with the fact that I have not spent the holidays in the States in the past 2 years. So just being in the States in the fall is like everything to me right now. I'm really embracing it, and I wanted to cook something very kind of fall festive, kind of fill you up type of food, and I decided to go with a chowder, but instead of a typical clam chowder, I went with a chicken chowder. So here you guys can just see me making it, and I really just enjoyed being able to cook and being able to share some food with some friends and family. And luckily I have a close friend who allowed me to use her kitchen and her crock pot and make this awesome recipe. So pretty much what I did was saute, but at this point it looks like I boiled some carrots, celery, and onion, mix some flour in to thicken it up. This is gonna be kind of like the soup base. I bought like a whole rotisserie chicken from the grocery store and shredded the meat off. I put that in there with some water, but of course you guys can use chicken broth or vegetable broth. And then of course when I put that vegetable mix in there, it just thickened it right up. You season it to taste, whatever you like, and I added some cream to make it more of a creamy chowder type texture. And guys, at first I had no clue what hominy is, but I was explained that it's basically kind of similar to corn, and you use it in stews versus using corn, which has a different texture. So check it out, y'all. It turned out really well, and I just topped it with some cheese, bacon bits, and green onion. I was delivering DoorDash and got the pleasure to stop at Crumble Cookie. Guys, their seasonal selection looks so yummy, but honestly I haven't heard the best reviews about Crumble Cookie, so let me know in the comment section if you've ever visited there, ate their cookies, what do you think about it. But honestly, one of my favorite parts about being in the States during the holidays are the decorations. Like, people go all out, and it just seems like they just can't wait for an opportunity to celebrate, because people work so hard and life is so hard. So I enjoyed driving through the neighborhoods and seeing all the decorations and how hard people went for the holiday. Like, look at this house. Like, are you serious? And then of course I was stealth camping in the car, and like several police pulled up for a domestic incident. Had nothing to do with me. I was a little shooketh, but at the end of the day everything was fine. Bria here, and good morning, and happy Halloween. I literally just woke up, so I'm kind of tired, but this is the first Halloween that I've spent in the States in the past 2 years. Each year I was in Thailand during Halloween, so I never really celebrated much. I'm not sure I'm going to celebrate much this year either, but I'm happy to be here with Miss Toffers for Halloween and just see what this day gets into. So I figured I'd, wake up with you guys and just let you see kind of like a day in the life living in the car routine again, and see if we end up doing anything creepy for this Halloween. So it's like 8:30 a.m. I'm supposed to be up at 6. That's when my alarm goes off every day, but if I'm really tired and I want to sleep in, I usually sleep till like 8:30. And yeah, so I'm just gonna let you guys see my little morning routine in the car, and I'm gonna get this day started. So let's go. So in the mornings, my car pretty much looks a mess. I got a bunch of stuff shoved up there that was in the trunk. This is where my feet go when I'm sleeping. And then over here, I got Toffee's carrier and some stuff. So I just like to organize this area and then climb up front. This is pretty much me making my bed. Cleaning my room before I start my day. So I pretty much just like shove my pillows into the trunk and then fold up my blanket. Just get it a little organized so that when I need to drive, everything is in place. So the mattress cushion that I'm laying on, I just lift it up so it can be like the back of the seat. Now I have my seat back and we are out of bed mode. So the back of my car is all organized. I'm out of bed mode. I'm just gonna climb up front and straighten up the front area of my car so I can get this day started with a hygiene check. I gotta read my book. Y'all can't even see me up there. Hold on, y'all. Howdy. So this is how the back looks when I'm not in bed mode. Just got some stuff over there. The area for me to lay my bed down, and Toffee's carrier. So I'm out of the bed. It's time to feed Miss Toffee. I'll show you guys her little setup. Good morning, Toffee. You hungry? Yeah. So this is her dry food. I gotta buy her more wet food. I usually store them over there in the passenger side pocket. And then down on the floor, the passenger seat, is her food bowl and water bowl, which I need to clean and refill right now. Some of you might be wondering, like, well, where's the litter box? Where does the cat use the bathroom? I do have a litter box in here. However, my cat, she's like 13 years old and she's traveled a lot with me and she's trained outdoors. I call her a free range kitty. So honestly, y'all, I open the window and she'll literally hop out the window and go outside and dig a hole and poop in it. She actually prefers to do that, I think. But when we're on like longer road trips, if we're in the car for an extended period of time, she will just use the litter box, and then I have to clean it up like immediately. But yeah, that's that.
Like, I get it. You in love with the dude, this and that. But you gotta, for one, you gotta care about your kids. For two, you lucky Marissa didn't stand her ground. Okay. As far as I know, I believe Marissa's in Houston, right? That is Texas. That is a stand ground state. If she was afraid for her life, with your ass breaking into her house and attacking her, it could have went there. So.
So it's going on like 10 o'clock, and by this time I've already kind of organized my car, did a little hygiene check, did some hydration. I have some miso soup boiling right now in my kettle. Make sure Toffee's good. She's in the back chilling, laying down. And yeah, I like to work on my computer. I have my tablet up there, either playing something on YouTube or like playing like a jazz cafe lo-fi type vibe, and I just like to get some work done in the morning, because once it hits around 11, that's when I like to go drive. So I'll probably get up and do some dashing in like an hour here. But yeah, I'm just chilling, working on my computer, and then at some point I'll probably hit up Planet Fitness and go take a shower. I should actually be going to the gym and working out, but I don't know, I feel pretty toned after leaving the farm. So yeah, I'm just gonna take a shower and continue with this day. and I ain't gotta work today. So hit me up, hit me up, hit me up.